Hi, Mick Ostini here from Tasman Fighters, and I'm with the Australian champion, Jai Opetaia. He's ranked in the top 10 in the world, and he's got his next fight coming up with Nicholas from New Zealand. He's had about 18 fights, 2 losses, and never been stopped. So how do you feel about your opponent?
Man, there's big raps about him. He's a tough guy, never been stopped, and he's got a good record. So, you know, but I treat it like any fight. You know, we train hard and we come prepared. So I'm ready.
So tell us about training. You're 7 weeks out, and you're here at Impact Gym. What is training 7 weeks out look like?
7 weeks out, it's more not training, it's more torture. We just push our body to the limits, and you know, we just get physically prepared. And you know, my old man, he's a real sort of mental. He tries to break me mentally, so he pushes me to the limit, and he just does heaps of fitness stuff. And then we start to get the sparring in further on into the training camp. But right now we're focusing right on getting the body real fit and physically prepared.
Tell me about that. Your father's not only is he's your dad, but he's also your coach. What is that like for an athlete to have their, you know, you sort of spend a lot of time with your father and also training with him? How does that go?
Man, it's just like any relationship, really. You get like some days where they're rocky, but you know, you just got to make the most of it. Don't take anything too serious, but you just got to enjoy it, man. So yeah, I don't know. It's everyone's different, you know. Everyone's relationship with their father's different, but you know, ours works, and what we have goes good. So you know, it's working now. So.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about, you mentioned sparring. When does sparring start, and who's going to be some of the sparring partners that you'll pick for this upcoming fight?
We got a few good sparring partners that we're looking at sparring. We got Justice Huni up in Queensland, and we got Otto. He's just from Sydney. So we got some good sparring men, and they're real fit fighters. So you know, they got that good work rate. But yeah, like I said, man, at this time we're focusing right on the fitness, and then you know, about 2 weeks of just smashing the body, and then we'll go straight into our sparring and getting the good rounds out. So.
7 weeks out, it's probably the fittest I've seen you in preparation for a fight. So am I right? How's weight tracking?
Weight's good, man. You know, for my first couple of fights, I used to, you know, after my fight, I used to put on a lot of weight, but you know, I'm keeping my weight down, and I'm staying real active between fights, which is playing a big role physically and mentally in our preparation. So, you know, I'm feeling good. I'm in a good state of mind, and you know, I'm prepared for these big fights. So.
This is a big event, like Tasman's Fighters' first card, you know, and you're the main event, and there's a outstanding undercard at Luna Park, and you know, you're associated with Tasman Fighters. What's it like to have that all come together for the first promotion?
You know, it's awesome to be a part of the Tasman Fighter team, you know. And I can honestly say the Tasman Fighters, they're all about the fighters, you know. There's a lot of promoters out there, you know, not all of them, but there is a fair few where they're just they're looking to make the money back on the fights, and you know, they're worried about themselves more than the fighters, you know. And that's the boxing game. That's the game we're in. But you know, the Tasman Fighters, man, they're giving young fighters like myself, and we've got a great undercard coming up, and they're giving them an opportunity, and they're really taking care of them. You know what I mean? They're not fighting for peanuts. They're fighting for good money. They're fighting for what they deserve, and it's good that the Tasman Fighters is giving these young fighters an opportunity. I'm really looking forward to the fight.
So just underneath there, you'll see when the night is, the dates, and how to get tickets. So it's going to be an awesome night. You know, we've got the champ here as main event, so make sure you don't miss it. Buy your tickets, get there. It's going to be awesome.